Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Om
Hare
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane. Namaste Sarasate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunivadi Pashatate Shatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Vibhuti Yoga, opulence of the Absolute. So we have finished.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, we are not able to hear you.
Okay. Let me see.
We are able to.
I'm not speaking. Now you can hear me?
Yes, Prabhu, we can hear you and we can see the slide also.
Yeah.
Yes, very
We
clear.
can hear you.
Prabhuji.
We can hear you.
But little louder.
Okay.
Thank
wait
you.
a minute.
Thank you.
Let me check the audio system.
Hare Krishna.
Now everything is set properly. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Vibhuti Yoga. So this is we have finished half of Bhagavad Gita. Congratulations. Big Yagna. And what my desire is that after this course get over, at least once or twice a week on the weekends, we keep the knowledge alive. See what happens, any knowledge, if there is no more revisiting, restudying, we forget after some time. So the whole hard work, it becomes waste. So and revisit and also study it with different solved examples. And the book which does that is Srimad Bhagavatam. The difference between Gita and Bhagavatam is Bhagavad Gita has all the principles, like in physics formulas, F equal to ma and all, that's Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavatam goes to the formulas with solved examples, goes much deeper. So that's what we will like to do on the weekends gradually, and then go to the systematic study of Gita and Bhagavatam. And I hope that's why what I called is, this is now this is actually Bhakti Lita Bija. What we are doing now, 18 chapter study, would establish us in some kind of a bija. Bija means some kind of a faith that yes, God is there, I am his servant. That is called the seed of devotion. And once the bija is established and you have a bija at the end of the course, that is my goal of the course. That you Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jeev Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lita Beach. By the grace of Krishna and mercy of Krishna and Acharyas, you develop fundamental faith. Yes, I want to serve Krishna. That's all my goal is, nothing bigger than that. But once you develop that, then we have to nurture the seed. We have to put the seed in water and put some water into the seed and correct. That's what you put the seed in the ground and you put water. When you get a seed, what do? You go to Almirah and lock it up. That's no use. The seed will dry up. Put it to the ground and then you put water over that regularly. That is what we want to do every weekend. Study it more deeper and see the seed sprouts. And what sprouts, it becomes a plant. And then the plant grows. As a plant grows, it needs nutrition and it needs care. It needs to be fenced and it grows into a big tree. But that's called Bhakti Vriksha, tree. And as it grows, then it bears fruit. And that is love of Krishna. So this is what is the target. So Vibhuti Yoga is also one nice chapter. It has some beautiful things to know. Krishna's Vibhuti, Krishna's opulences. Supreme Lord said, my dear friend, mighty Arjuna, listen to my supreme word which I shall impart to you for your benefit and which will give you great joy. So Krishna is happily giving more and more blessings to Arjuna, reciting. You can see here, very famous scene. Who are the two people? What are they doing?
Duryodhana and
Look at Duryodhana, such an idiot. How is he sitting? Name vidu suraganaha prabhavam na mahashayaha aham adi devanam mahashinam cha sarvasha. Neither the demigod nor the great sages know my origin, for in every respect I am the source of the demigods and the sages. Aham adi devanam. Krishna says, I am the source of the devatas. Very clear. And all the sages, I am their origin, and therefore they don't know me. They don't know me. I was the one who created them. Therefore, what do they know about me? Again, you can see here, what is the instance where the devatas have come? Anybody knows? Which is this instance? Who is pregnant here?
Devaki.
Yes, Devaki. And every day the devata used to come and offer prayers, just like you offer in the morning. We get up in the morning, we offer prayers to the Lord. The Lord is coming into the universe. And Krishna coming is very, very rare. Just once in a day of Brahma, Krishna comes. There are 1,000 cycles of the yugas in the day of Brahma, 4.3 billion years. And just once Krishna comes. And Krishna has beautiful pastimes in this. Once in a day of Brahma, Krishna goes to Vrindavan, taken by Vasudeva to Vrindavan. And in Vrindavan, he has amazing, lovely pastime with the devotees, with Mother Yashoda, with his friends and gopis. He has very, very sweet, loving pastimes. So when Krishna comes, all the devatas take note. Just like Prime Minister comes up to anywhere, all the Chief Minister, everybody comes. So all the devatas come and daily they offer prayer. In the Bhagavatam, in the first 2 chapters, the beautiful prayers devatas offer to Krishna every day. He who knows me as the unborn at the beginning legs, as the supreme Lord of the world, he undulated among men is freed from all sins. So Krishna says, one who can know about me is become free from all sin. In fact, Sunday night we are doing 1 chapter of Krishna book every Sunday night. You are also welcome. The 7 great sages, before them the 4 great sages, the Manus are born of my mind, and all creatures planet descend from them. He who knows in truth the glory and power of mind, engage in unalloyed devotion of there is no doubt. Now coming out the 4 verses, 8, 9, 10, 11. These 4 verses, the whole Bhagavad Gita is summarized. They're called Chatushloki. The different ways Gita is organized. Among the 700 verses of Gita, these 4 verses contain the whole essence of Gita. This has been accepted by all the great acharyas. And if you look at this verse, it is so personal. That's why scientists say, the original, finally one equation we will get you which has everything in it. Their idea is so bad, so foolish idea. Because for them, the truth finally can come inside an equation which they can control. Sir, neither soul, neither God is under your control. Your equation only a hallucination. That's all. Because it does not include soul and God at all. What kind of equation that is? That is not the truth. The truth is all that can come inside an equation. Let them roam around in that phantasmagoria. So here it is in 4 shlokas, the truth has been summarized. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam bhudabhava samanvitaha. So what is Krishna trying to say? Aham sarvasya prabhavo. I am the source of everything. Matta sarvam pravartate. Everything comes out of me. Re-emphasizing. Iti matva bhajante mam. If you understand this, bhudabhava samanvita. With the great devotion, attention, you worship Krishna. This is the first one. Am sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante ma bhuda bhava samanvitaha. So we should try to understand Krishna. Otherwise our behavior, we will have devotion to him, but maybe sentimental, without proper understanding. No, I believe. Not the question of belief. You should understand. Why blindly believe anything? I understand. Yes, I read the Shastras. I can now understand. Yes, Krishna is the origin of everything. And therefore, I worship Krishna with all the heart. Here you can see in the picture, this is Krishna as the origin. He is the origin, even Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu is so many planets are coming out. Mahavishnu goes inside every planet, sustains it. As Garbhodaksha Vishnu, then Kshirodaksha Vishnu. Everything. Krishna is the origin. He is the origin of the spiritual world, and for material world, everything happens through Mahavishnu, who is his expansion. So Krishna is the origin here. Simple. Machchita matakata prana bodhayastas parasparam kathayantas chamam nityam tushyanti charamanchicha. Then Krishna says, yes, continuation of the first verse. Devotee worship with all the devotion. What do? They put their life on me. Chitta means their heart. They put their heart. Matagata prana, they make me the goal of their life. Bodhayastas parasparam, they always talk about me among themselves. Kathayantas chamam nityam. And as they talk about me, tushyanti cha ramanti cha, they take great pleasure. Tushyanti and ramanti. They take great pleasure and bliss, satisfaction, bliss in enlightening one another and conversing about me. So that's what we are doing. And Krishna is very pleased with that. Machchita matagata prana bodhayastas parasparam katyantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. In a normal understanding, just think, you go somewhere and all the people are talking about you. Don't you feel very happy? So Krishna also feels very happy. But Krishna is spiritually very happy, not like us materially. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Beautiful. This is the Rath Yatra festival, just finished. At the top of the Ratha is there behind Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. Therefore, he turns around to and offer his prayers to them. This is Acharya Prabhupada, and you see that constantly. When he landed in America, nobody interested in Krishna. And he had, at the end, millions of followers and 5,000 full-time workers, all young people who gave their life. That's how this movement spread. Thoughts of pure devotees dwell in me, their lives surrender to me, they derive great satisfaction and bliss, enlightening one another and conversing about me. Tesham tatata yuktanam, and these devotees, as they are constant satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam, and they are serving me with great love, priti. Satata yukta means constantly engage in what we discussed previous verse, talking about Krishna. Bhajatam priti pur, they're worshipping Krishna with great love. Dadami buddhi yogam, I give them the intelligence. Yena mamupiyantite, by which they can come back to me. Now, which is the devotee here? What is the story? Anybody knows the story here? What is happening?
Durva.
Yeah. This is Dhruva, yes. Dhruva Maharaj on the direction of Narada is doing tapasya, and here he has become so powerful that he was so total samadhi on Krishna, so much so samadhi on Krishna that when he stopped breathing, whole universe could not breathe, and the Devatas, so he got some kind of siddhi, and all Devatas fell at the feet of Krishna. Please stop him. We can't breathe. We'll die. So Krishna said, okay, wait a minute. And he came and blessed Dhruva Maharaj, and Dhruva Maharaj ceased his tapasya. To those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. So Krishna says, when they constantly engage like that, so what are the first one? Krishna is the origin. What is the second one? Understanding this, people engage and they take great pleasure in talking about me, and they're always engaged in that way. Then they are constantly engaged in this way. I become very happy and I give them all the knowledge by which they can come to me. So this mercy, normal mercy, everybody gets, getting my food. You don't have to go to pray to the Lord for that. Even animals don't go and pray, they get it. But human beings can ask for special mercy. That is knowledge by which we can reach the Lord. And Krishna says, I give that to those who are constantly engaged. And how does he give in the next verse? Tesham evanukam partav aham agyana jamatamaha nashayami atmabhavasto jnanadipena vashata. Tesham evano, out of compassion for them, Aham Ajnana Jamatamaha. I dwelling in the heart, destroy with the shining lamp, Lord, Nashyami At Jnana Deepa. Jnana Deepa means shining lamp of knowledge, the darkness born out of ignorance. Ajnana Jamatamaha. I remove all the darkness within the heart with the Jnana Deepena Bhashata, with the torchlight of knowledge. And this is how I bless them. So again, the 4 verses. The first verse, Krishna says, I am the origin. And if you know this, you become fixed in devotion to me. And what do? You take now great pleasure in talking about Krishna. Devotees take great pleasure in Machita Matak. They make me the goal of their life and they put their heart in me. Machita, Matakata, Prana, Bodhayastas Paraswam. They constantly talk about me. And as they do that, Katyanta Shamav Nityam Tushyanti Charamanti, they take great pleasure. Second done. Third one, Krishna says, I held them. How do they held them? Yesham Satyukta Nam Bhajatam Priti Purukam. Those who are like this, who are constantly engaged in talking and who chanting my holy name. Dadami Buddhi Yoga. I give the intelligence by which they can come to me. And how do I give intelligence? Like this. Tesham Evan, out of compassion for them. Aham Ajnana Jantamaha. All the darkness born of ignorance. Nashyami, I destroy that by the torchlight of knowledge. So sitting in the heart, Krishna removes all ignorance and gives knowledge to them. So a devotee is not without any knowledge, with all the knowledge. Now, who are the 3 cases where the knowledge is being given? Anybody knows?
First one is
Parikshit Raj. Parikshit
Getting
Maharaj.
knowledge from who is giving him knowledge?
Devaputi, second.
No, first one. Parikshit getting knowledge from whom?
Sukar Muni.
Shuka.
Shukadev. Shukadev.
Yeah,
Shukamuni.
second.
Shukamuni.
Take it. Second one.
Devaputi and Kabila.
Yes. Now
Second,
beautiful.
Narada Muni giving.
No, not Narada. It is Kapila giving knowledge to his mother, Shuka. Kapila giving knowledge to his mother, Devahuti. Very good. The third one. Third one is the Lord Krishna is about to leave the planet. Just before leaving the planet, Krishna takes the Narayana's form. And 2 people come to him that time. That is, one is Uddhava and one is Maitreya. And Krishna gives knowledge to them. That is Uddhava Gita is spoken now. Krishna is speak one more knowledge that is called Uddhava Gita, even more advanced than Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavatam has various Gitas, Uddhava Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Brahmar Gita, Gopi Gita, Bhu Gita, Rudra Gita, 6 Gitas. So now Uddhava Gita will be spoken by the Lord to Uddhava and Maitreya also listens.
Just carry in the previous slide.
Prabhu, what is the second?
The previous one, sorry, the first one, who is giving
Okay.
this Gyan to
I'll
whom? Just
tell, no problem. Let me reduce the volume. Okay. See, the first one is Shukdev Goswami teaching Parikshit Maharaj. No doubt. Easy now. This is Shukdev Goswami teaching. This is a grandson of Arjuna, Parikshit. He gets the curse to die within 7 days. So Shukdev Goswami spoke, so Bhagavatam is 7 days to him. But many people try to imitate. Very popular in North India, Bhagavad Saptah. But where is Shukdev Goswami, where is Parikshit Maharaj? Just like say Bhagavad Gita. Now, 18 days we are studying 1 chapter each. Arjuna understood whole thing in half an hour. For us, 18 days, 18 hours also we don't understand. And we are also doing only surface study. Because we know there's a difference. There is Krishna speaking and Arjuna hearing. We are not in the same position. Similarly, Shukamuni speaking and Parikshit Maharaj hearing. Why we imitate that Bhagavad Saptah thing? Prabhupada used to be very upset with that. What you will understand in 7 days. And mostly what happens, Bhagavad Saptah is a kind of entertainment. They tell some stories and people cry, everybody cries, and then the teacher goes away. They don't touch the real teachings of Bhagavatam. They just on a surface study, like your TV serials. So anyway, Bhagavatam should be heard also very deeply. That's why what I'm planning next after your Bhakti, in Bhakti Vriksha. First I'll give you basic teachings of Bhagavatam, then go deeply inside. And here is Kapila Muni instructing his mother Devahuti. Devahuti's husband is Kardama Muni, and the husband goes for tapasya. And then at home, son is there. He goes for Vanaprastha. So at home, son, and son is not ordinary. He is incarnation of God, Kapila. So Kapila is not there in a Dashavatara. The Dashavatara is actually only small list. There are Bhagavatam list 23 incarnation, the first canto itself. Many incarnations of the Lord are there. So Kapila Muni instructs the mother Devhuti, and Devhuti takes all the knowledge very nicely, you see, so beautifully. Isn't it a great culture? Age is not a criteria, knowledge is a criteria. The mother is peacefully sitting and learning from the son about spiritual knowledge. And Bhagavatam record those chapters in the third canto towards the end. You remember I showed you a video, birth again, born again, the child in the womb. I think all of you remember. Did I show you, your group, or not? The development of the child.
No, no, Prabhuji.
We
Not
never
shown.
saw. Oh, okay. Not shared also. Okay, we will see today. We will see today. It's an amazing video. Development of the child in the womb. Born again, death again. Just remember. And then this is understood. We will see. In that, one of the chapters is the child development in the womb of the mother, and Kapila Muni speaks with such authority. And the interesting thing is, from where he has the knowledge, because there is no way we can scan the womb. And not only that, he speaks very elaborately, Sankhya Yoga. He divides the word into different elements and gives the knowledge of the soul beyond that element and talks about pure devotion service of the soul to the Lord. And then next is Krishna, which is about to depart from the world. You must have heard that nonsense story, hunter came and killed Krishna. Read Bhagavata actually what happened. Here is Krishna sitting in Narayana Rupa, and here is Uddhava and Maitreya taking knowledge. And then you can read Bhagavatam how Krishna departs. Now Arjuna, when he hears the four essential shlokas, that Krishna is the origin and the devotees take great pleasure in chanting about his glories, and the Lord so compassionately gives them all spiritual knowledge. When he hears this, his heart bursts in ecstasy. But because what he heard, the four shlokas, is love of Krishna for his devotees. That's all. When he hears that, he goes into ecstasy. Param Brahma, Param Dhamam, Pavitram Paramam Bhavam, Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adidevam Bhujam. He says, Krishna is, Krishna has put him into bewilderment, and looks like bewilderment is over now. He surrenders to Krishna. Param Brahma. Krishna, you are the supreme personality of God. Param Dhama, you are the supreme shelter. Pavitra, you are the purest. Paramam, you are the topmost pure personality. Purusha, you are a personality. Shashvata, eternal. Divyam, transcendental. So these are the Adideva, you are the origin of all the Devatas. Ajam, unborn. Vibhum, the greatest. See, many people say, I have this idea of Bhagavad Gita. Sir, your idea of Bhagavad Gita cannot contradict the understanding of Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna is the first student of Bhagavad Gita. What he understood is there within Gita itself. So now you are gone. You cannot imagine anything. You have to follow what Arjuna understood. So the Gita is so nicely composed. What Arjuna understood now starts coming chapter after chapter. And you cannot jump over that. You have to follow that if you want to understand Bhagavad Gita. He is the first student. What he understood, we follow in that footstep. Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhava. Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adideva Ajam Vibhum. Ahustvam Rishaya Sarve. He said, Krishna, not only I am telling, I have heard this from the great sages. Rishaya Sarve. All the great sages speak the same thing about you. Devashi Narada says always the same thing. You are the supreme personality of Godhead and everything. Asita Devala, Asita Rishi, Devala Rishi Vyasa. The four personalities talking about, they always speak this about you. That you are the supreme personality of Godhead. You are the shelter of everything. You are the purest personality. You are the Purusha. You are the topmost personality. Shashvata, you are eternal and you are transcendental. You are the origin of all the Devatas. You are unborn and you are the greatest. So this Krishna, I have heard about it from all the people. It's not that I am flattering you. Asito Devalo Vyasa Swayam, and now you also are telling the same thing to me. This is then he continues, and this is such a beautiful line that comes in the Bhagavad. Sarvametam ritam mane. He says, Krishna, I accept every word you say, astral. Sarvamaitamritam manne yanmam vadasi kesha. Oh Krishna, every word you say I accept it. Prabhupada said this is the way to understand Bhagavad Gita. Not that I accept some portion I do not accept. That is not the attitude. Okay, you may not understand some portion, that's a separate issue. But you cannot say, I don't accept that. That is not the way to read Bhagavad Gita. You have to accept every word. You accept whole or reject whole. You cannot do cut and paste. Sarvamaitamritam manne yanvavadasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim vidurdeva nadanavaha. Neither the gods or the demons, O Lord, know thy personality. How should I meditate on you? In what various forms you are to be contemplated? Oh, blessed Lord, tell me again in detail, O Janardha Krishna, of your mighty potency and glories, for I never tire of hearing ambrosial word. Please tell me more about your glories. So now, again, Krishna, that is called Krishna tells about his vibhuti. Now, what all we can identify in this picture? Look at this picture.
Radha, Brahma, Shiva, Lord Shiva,
Prabhu,
and then what?
Which all avatar of Vishnu?
What all you can
Shiva,
see? No.
Narada.
See, we can see here. Okay, we start from here. Gajendra and Indra, okay? Then Lord Shiva, and then from his head, this Ganga, Himalayas. This is moon. This is the horse, Ucheshwara, who was born in the Samudra Manthan. And what is this?
Boom.
This is Kapila, or Ram, and this Ashwata tree, which is a cow here, Kamadhenu. Okay, and who is, yeah, Narada, here is Brahma. What is this? Garuda. This is Garuda. And Vedavyasa, take care. This is Arjuna himself among the Pandavas. This is Vedavyasa, Narada, and who is this great small boy, Prahlad? What is this fish called?
Prabhu, share your screen.
No.
Macha.
This is which is the fish called?
Matsya.
Yeah, shark. And there's a big snake here. One more snake below, Vasuki. Okay, and who sits on peacock?
Yeah.
Yeah, Karthikeya.
Kartikeya Swami.
And here is Yamaraj with the robe. And another personality, Aryama. And what is this? Lion. And what is this? Who is holding money in hand with a lot of gold coins? Which is Devata holds that?
Kupera.
Kubera.
Who is this very handsome Gandharva? Chitraratha. And who is lying on the bed? What is this? Shesha. This is Shesha on which the Lord is lying down, Narayana. And this is your Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And Krishna in the center. Okay, so we got everything in this picture. Now Krishna, some of them we can do, not all have come to the picture. Among the Adityas, I am Vishnu. Among the light, I am the sun. Among the Marus, I am Marichi. Among the stars, I am the moon. Among the Vedas, I am Sama. Among the demigods, I am Indra. Among the senses, I am the mind. Among the living beings, I am the living force. Among the Rudras, I am Lord Shiva. Among the Yakshas, I am Kuvera. Among the priest, I am Brahaspati. Among the generals, I am Skanda. On the body of the water, I am ocean. Among the sages, I am Kuku. Among the vibrations, I am Om. Among the sacrifices, the chanting of the holy name. Among the Himalayas, immovable things, I am Himalayas. And the trees, I am holy fig tree. Among the sages, it goes on like that. I think we can. This is all the thing which you can in the notes you can study. Big list is there. I made it easy for you. 30, 40 shlokas, I finish it. One step. Furthermore, O Arjuna, I am the generating seed of all existence. There is no being, moving, or non-being that can exist without me. Everything is within me. O mighty conqueror of any enemies, there is no end to my divine manifestation. What I have spoken to you was a mere indication of my infinite opulences. Now, know all that is opulent, beautiful, and glorious, Krishna, spring but a spark of my splendor. Okay, now tell me what is happening. Who is doing what?
Baby Krishna.
Yeah, that's
He's
right.
just sad now, sir.
Why is he doing what is he doing? What time it is?
Pralayam.
Yes, very good.
Purifying people who want to speak.
There is very nice prayer to him. Bala Mukunda Ashtaka. Very sweet prayer which you offered.
Bhatasya patrasya putesayami.
Yes. Yad yad vibhutinam sattvam shrimad urjitam eva ja tattad eva vagachatvam mama tejo amsha sambhavan. Know that all the beautiful, glorious and mighty creations spring from a spark of my splendor. अथवा बहुनैतेन किम ज्ञातेन तवार्जुना विष्टभ्यम इदम कृष्णम एक अंशेन सितो जगत. Just by one. What is need there, Arjuna, of all the detailed knowledge with a single ek amshena, with a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support the entire universe. That is that ek amsha Paramatma. So all the glories we heard about today in this are actually not Krishna glory. Krishna is there in the spiritual world. That is one of the expansion that is Paramatma, which is manifest, Shirodakshay Vishnu, which is managing the universe. That is the glory of Vishnu. That takes care of the maintaining the whole manifestation. He's there in the heart of everybody, inside every atom, and manages this, runs this whole universe. Done. The chapter is done.
Guruji, what is the meaning of vibhuti?
Opulences.
Well,
Prabhuji, you said there are 6 type of Gitas. What does that contain? 6 type of Gitas. Why they have kept 6 type of Gitas?
See, Gita means a song. Okay? Bhagavad Gita was one song which Krishna gave to Arjuna, which is basic, that is ABCD. Bhagavatam is advanced. In Bhagavatam, like Krishna teaches Uddhava, that has become Uddhava Gita, like Bhagavad Gita was to Arjuna. Then Brahmar Gita, the Brahmar offers praise to Krishna. Bees talk about Krishna. Then Gopi Gita, once Krishna disappears from the Rasa Leela, they offer praise to Krishna. Then Bhu Gita, Bhudevi offers praise to Krishna. And then once Lord Shiva offers praise to Krishna, Rudra Gita, like that.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji.
See, just like from Mahabharata, you took out 700 verses, and the Mahabharata has around lakh verses. You took out 700 verses and you said this is Bhagavad Gita. So like that, from Bhagavatam, you can pull out some set of verses. They become another set of song. See, always it is so poetic, like that. See, from Vedas, we pull out 108 Upanishads.
Quite huge well
Yeah.
of shloka.
Hello,
Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
Yeah, please. Hare Krishna. Yeah, you're
Hello.
audible. Yeah, please proceed. You're audible.
Prabhuji, is there any Uttara Gita? How did it come?
Uddhava.
Uttara Gita.
Uttara I have not heard. Maybe you can make so many. So you take a set of slokas, you can say one name, no problem. Just like Upanishads. From Vedas, 108 Upanishads come out from Vedas. Another way to pull out.
Okay.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I have one question. Prabhuji, in this chapter, Krishna says, among the senses, I am the mind. So, why the mind is go against the will of Lord actually?
No. He is saying I am the mind means signifying among them the most important is the mind. Not that is Krishna. It's Krishna's energy. You see, if you go towards that analysis, or what is Krishna in that, it, that shows his energy. Among the light, I am the sun, Amarusa, I am Marichi, is not the Krishna and Marichi. That shows his creation. Among the stars, I am the moon, not the Krishna and the moon. That is his opulence. Vibhuti means you can see Krishna by his creation. See, suppose a painter, you understand painter by his paintings. So we Krishna we know by his beautiful creations. And picking out the best. Among the six senses, mind is the chief. Krishna is talking about the mind. Okay?
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay, how you use it, that's left to you. Yes.
Prabhuji,
Yeah.
last time, batch 2, we did get the certificate.
Or I told anybody, see, actually what happens every time, it's an automatic generation of certificates. Your name is correct, your email ID is correct, it goes. Because it's automatic. They can, if it, but 5% or 10% certificate bounce. Why? Some setting of the email ID is not correct, it is full, the mailbox, or email ID, there is a mistake. Very carefully you have to type the email ID. In case you didn't get, you please write to me. Yesterday I have 300 I personally made myself. You can just write to me, I'll send it back to you. Okay? My email is there with you. I'll make
Yes, Prabhuji.
my printing press, it made 3,000 certificates, it went. Out of that, 300 bounced. Take care. Or maybe some mistake on my part, possible. When you do large operation, mistake is possible. So what are you going to do? Just write to me. I'll personally make for you. Yesterday night, I made for so many people. My email you have?
Okay, yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Just wait, but this weekend I will do off. You write to me. By the weekend, I'll finish up. Take care. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, what
Yeah.
is the difference between Itikas and Purana and Upanishad?
What? Itihasas?
Puranas and Upanishad.
Oh, Puranas are giving the pastimes of the Lord in great detail. Puranas are huge, like 75,000 shlokas, like that. Puranas are massive. Bhagavatam is 18,000 shlokas, huge. Purnati iti Purana. Puranas completes the meaning of the Vedas. Purana is not mythology. Purana is old history. Correct? Purana, ये तो कपड़ा पुराना है. Purana is old. We know that. Upanishads are very succinct like the Vedas. They just take out some, like Isha Upanishad, which we study, 18 verses, that's all. Just only 18 verses. So short. Upanishads are very short, not like Purana. Puranas are massive. And Upanishads mainly talk about Brahman and some knowledge about the Lord, but not much. They're part of the Vedas.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, I have a question. This is not related to this chapter. I have a general question. Can I ask?
Who is the person? How?
Pritha.
Chalo. What is the question?
Prabhuji, when someone is born, we are very happy, and if someone dies, we become very sad. Instead, shouldn't it be the vice versa? As in, when someone is born, we should be sad because he has come into this material world, and someone dies, we should be happy he has gone from this material world.
What is that? Who is not sharing screen? Careful, careful. Yeah. Tell me. What do you say? Somebody is born, we should not be delighted because he has come to the material world.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Oh, he's a fail. No, he definitely somebody is born, he failed the examination. Supply leke aaya. He's doing supplementary examination. But, birth, yeah, if you're very wise, but then now, no need to cry. Now, positive, look positive. He got a chance. He's come to human form of life. He got a chance. And you have a knowledge how to deliver him. So that way we celebrate. You got a chance now. But take the chance. If it doesn't take the chance, it's a waste. But you're seeing very philosophically. You are already chanting Hare Krishna?
Yes, Prabhuji, 4 rounds.
Therefore, and your family, everybody chanting Hare Krishna?
Yes, Prabhuji, my parents are initiated.
That is why you are having clear knowledge.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Not easy. It takes a lot of time to come to this level. That birth means he has failed the birth and death exam. Yes, correct. That is correct. But now give him a chance and encourage him. And just like you are born to devotee parents means you had probably done a supply. You tried to become a devotee, but it could not have complete. So Krishna gave you a chance to be born in a situation where the family is devotee. It's not nothing happens by accident. So you have an opportunity, so you should not take birth again.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji,
Krishna, Prabhu.
we are told that we will see some video on rebirth today,
Oh,
some story.
oh, I don't know how I miss. I shown so many videos to other groups. I miss a morning becomes because people are all bright, fresh, early morning. We have generally very good
Prabhuji,
discussion.
You have n number of jewels. Some jewels might have been missed. So it's
No,
okay, sir.
morning we generally become very philosophical. We are having bright, fresh people. Okay, we see one of them, then we discuss again. There are many which I have missed in the morning. Uh, let me see which one. This one I can show right away. You can also download this video from the YouTube. Okay.
Prabhuji,
Yeah.
I should send to your WhatsApp or Gmail ID.
Gmail is better. WhatsApp is I have to really sit and search.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yesterday I have kept in WhatsApp. Now I kept in Gmail.
What I